Hello ladies and gents, Azukai here, bringing to another video for the English version of Naruto Online published by Oasis Games. We are looking at the events announcements from the Oasis forums for the 15th of February. Yes, the day after Valentine's Day, and I wish you a happy belated Valentine's. If you spent it with your partner or family, or by yourself, like me, kind of a loner. But all the very best. Anyway, for our weekly Strong Ninja, we have Roshi, Han, and Masked Man. Strange. Well, not really that strange. In the future, fragments will be more valuable for some of the super rares anyway. So Roshi fragments and Han fragments being available is not too uncommon and will probably continue in the future. For people who wants a 4-star or 5-star maybe. But not really much points unless you're looking for them stats. There's no changes when you change them to 4 or 5-star. But anyway, for our first event, we have the Anniversary Red Envelope. Very special event. It goes from the 15th to the 16th of February, so only 2 days. So, how this works is, during the event, obtain a recharge rebate and a red envelope rebate for every recharge. Okay, so yeah. So every time you recharge, you get a rebate on the recharge, and then you also receive a red envelope rebate. Interesting. You can obtain a maximum of 20,000 coupons as rechargeable rebate, and a maximum of 10,000 coupons to send through red envelope to other members from your group. Very interesting. So, one of the good things about Anniversary Red Envelope is that other people can benefit from someone recharging. So, it can only be sent to group mates, which I remember can't be sent in World, which is a bit upsetting because, as it says here, each player can send a maximum of 100 red envelopes and can receive a maximum of 5,000 coupons from other members' red envelopes. So essentially, a single red envelope has an unlimited, or maybe no. No. If I remember correctly, there's only a limited number of rebates a single red envelope can give you. No, small number. So, if you got like heavy spenders or heavy recharges, this is a pretty good event for giving back to your free-to-play friends or other players. Well, let's just finish off this. Each player can send a maximum of 100 red envelopes and can receive a maximum of 5,000 coupons from other members' red envelopes. A red envelope which was already sent is valid for 2 hours, after which it will be unclaimable. The value sent inside the red envelope will not be returned. Which makes me a little bit confused, because whether or not the value of the red envelope is dictated by the person who sends red envelope, meaning that they would have to spend something in order to send a red envelope. Which is probably correct, since I can't remember the last time this event was on. Probably it was because it was a year ago. This is a Chinese New Year event. But anyway, ingots recharged during the period of the event will be accumulated to both recharge rebate and red envelope rebate. The group channel is limited to 70 messages at once. If more than 70 messages are sent while the link to claim the red envelope is shown, the link to claim the red envelope will no longer be displayed. it will be lost for all other group members. Okay, for number 2, we have Shinobi Feast. Shinobi Feast comes in 3 parts, but this is 3 separate events, but they're normally rolled into one. For the first part of Shinobi Feast, we have Recharge Reward. The event period is from 17th to 19th of February. Players must reach level 21 in order to participate. So during the event, players can get 1 chance to spin the wheel by recharging 100 ingots. What it's meant to say is that for every 100 ingots, you get a spin. So this is pretty good. And it says here that Sasuke Susanoo Naruto Ninetail Chakra is actually on the wheel. We don't know how many fragments you get for hitting the jackpot, but let's just say that is fairly unlikely for people who are high level and have recently recharged before to get anything on the wheel. Normally you'd have to spend quite a lot. So for number 3, we have Shinobi Feast Lucky Feast. So this is also from the 17th to the 19th. Players must reach level 21. This event is simply spenders only, so you use ingots to buy packs and other items to get lucky credits. Lucky credits will influence your rate of being the winner in the lucky draw. Every at midnight server time, the lucky credits will be emptied and the system will choose 7 winners. The more your lucky credits, the higher your chance, of course, of being one of the winners. This is a cross-server event. Unluckily, since it's a cross-server event, you're probably going to have to go up against hundreds, probably, if not thousands of players who probably spend more than you. And the winner will receive their prize in the in-game mailbox. You'll know what the prize for at the end of each cycle inside the interface. I think the first one is normally 20 Seal Scroll. A lot of people go for it. 20 Seal Scroll is worth 2.5k coupons or ingots. It's a pretty good prize. But for the amount you'll probably have to spend for it, probably around about the same amount to even have a chance. But anyway. Well, no, actually. To have a chance at it, you just need to get 1 lucky credit. But the actual chances of you succeeding is probably pretty slim. Anyway, number 4, we have the Shinobi Feast Arena Training. This is from the 17th to the 19th. Players must reach level 21 in order to participate. Yep, and all rewards can only be claimed once during the event. So how this works is that by winning, I believe up to 15 arena matches, ranked or training, you can get a lot of rebates. Well, a lot of rebates. This is very simple. It lasts for 5 days, 3 wins a day, or if you're lucky, you can slug it out all in probably an hour. If you're unlucky, it'll probably take you a long time. Each match probably goes from around about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what kind of team you're versing. But it's a pretty good event. 3 items, just for doing something simple, just winning arena matches. You have 5 days to do them. Not very hard. For our 5th event, we have Time Limited Shop. It goes from the 15th to the 21st, so all 7... Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm getting my brain all muddled. 17th, 18th, 19th, so it's only 3 days. 3 days, 5 wins a day. Oh, okay, it's a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Sorry, my bad. Not 5 days, but it's 3 days for the Shinobi Feast event. So it doesn't last until next week. Yeah, well, that kind of sucks. So, quickly just going on, we have Time Limited Shop, 15th, 21st February. Players must reach level 45 in order to participate. So, players can obtain 1 point by logging in. You can get more points by completing plot and elite instances. You can also spend 10 ingots daily to get 1 point. So, I also believe that actually meant to say for every 10 ingots you spend, you get 1 point. Not that just by spending only 10 ingots you get 1 point, and any other ingots you spend gets you nothing. I believe it's for every 10 ingots you get 1 point. But you can try it out yourself if you have ingots. So it also says remember to use your points. So the following rewards for this event are the Explosive Heart Gift Packs, the Naruto Ninetail Chakra Fragments, Guy's Tortoise Fragments, and Sasuke Susanoo's Fragments, Summoning Scroll, and Purification Runes. For our 6th event, we have Lucky Star Wheel. The event period is from 15th to 21st February. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. So the Lucky Wheel is basically like any wheels, you spin it to get random rewards. But all players get a free spin at the wheel every day. I think it has a 24-hour timer, I think Lucky Star Wheel actually just resets every day instead of having a timer on it, unlike some of the other wheels. Makes it a bit little bit confusing sometimes. So, besides the free spin, you can get more spins by using coupons or ingots. You have a daily limit of 250. That does not include the free spin. You can obtain lucky stars to redeem them for amazing rewards. Amazing? Probably not. You'll probably have one of the mentioned ninjas. I'm guessing Mass Man is in Lucky Star Wheel. Well, again, it's a spend event, so whether or not you want to get anything from the Lucky Star is up to you. Normally the conversion rate of points to coupons to rewards, so people will probably figure out the calculations once we can see what the rewards are, but at the present time we do not. For our 7th event we have Sakura's Gift. It's not very complicated, but it's from 15th of February to 21st of February. You must be level 40 in order to participate. So you go to West Konoha, you go up a little bit, well, not go up, but you can find the NPC, Sakura in the West Konoha. You click on her, and she'll open up, basically a dialogue box for you, and you get the task. So Sakura can only give one task a day per person, for a person per day. You can only complete that given task. You can only complete one task per day. Then you go back to Sakura. You open up the dialogue box and you claim your reward. So the reward will always be 5 Sakura food stacks. So you open up the Sakura food stacks and it will give you a random onigiri, either rice, salmon, or panda. But you can also buy more of these food stacks in the purchase limit shop. I believe they're only 10 ingots each. So you send these onigiris to Sakura in the event interface in Hot Topics, and it will increase your friendliness with Sakura. So rice onigiri gives you 1 point, salmon onigiri gives you 3 points, and panda onigiri gives you 5 points. So along with these friendliness points, you can also use them to claim items and ninjas in the event interface, in the redeem interface anyway. This event will reset at 5 AM. You have to complete your old task first in order to receive a new task from Sakura. If you get something like probably win a ranked battle, you're probably fucked. I know that, like, at this point you're either so high on ranking that everyone above you is stronger and you can't see anyone weaker than you, or you're either one of the really top guys that can just continuously kill the weaker guys because everyone's below you, or some combination of that. But I mean, you have to be like the top 6 in order, no, top 5 to be in order to do that. really actually hate the win ranking. So besides that, you also have a ranking. So you get points for every friendliness, and if your friendliness is over 1,000, you enter the ranking. So have to note that you have to get 1,000 in order to enter the ranking. The fact that people limit people from actually even entering the ranking is kind of absurd, I think. But it's a way to make the event less saturated. So only people who would like to spend in the event, probably to get either the items of the ninja, and then they get the ranking reward. The ranking reward is normally really bad anyway. Note that in my experience, it costs you get 3 points for you get an average of 2.6, almost 3 points per food sack. So on average, I would say it would cost you about 4k, maybe 4k in order to get into ranking. At worst, you probably have to spend 10k if the food stacks are 10 coupons, if I remember correctly. But besides that, players who reach the top in the top 20, besides people who are over 1,000, you have to also be the top 20 people who get over 1,000 will get rewards, and it'll be sent to your mailbox once the event is over. Yada yada. For our 8th event, we have Daily Special. It's very unfortunate that the Daily Special is kind of, how to say, the Daily Special, it can be really good, but unfortunately Oasis has not given us the opportunity, how Daily Special has been made, has not given anyone the opportunity to make it good. The point is that Oasis has not given out 50% coupons ever in like 2 years. I remember getting one back at Christmas 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I spent on Christmas. I got how many? I got the whole 200 Sailor Sakura fragments, and it was a steal. I got one of the 50% off, and it was literally a steal for like 3,800 or something. I got Sailor Sakura up to 4-star immediately. And at the present time, I have never seen a 50% obtainable ever since that time in Christmas. So it's quite sad that every time I see daily specials, it's always just, it's not as good as it could be, because honestly, it says that it has a big discount on prices, but on prices of items, but that's not true, because you can clearly see that a lot of the items are not actually having any discount, because they're normally sold in a lot of the other events at that amount, which makes it a lie, basically. Compared to some events, some events do mark up their prices, some events mark down their prices. It's kind of a bit over the place, but on average, you see a kind of correlating pattern. It says that there's a big discount already, but it's probably not. The probably only discount you'll probably see is like a 10% discount. And then you also have the discount vouchers, which add on to the discounts, but I mean, comparatively, this is probably not any better than the Treasure of the Sage, which gives limited discounts to certain to particular items for rotating through them. Okay, just going through the event, it goes from 15th to 21st of February. Players must reach level 10 in order to participate. It says here that vouchers can be obtained from the Sakura's gift event. So our first day is at we get the option of Life Attack and Ninjutsu Mangatama level 4, and also our ninja of the day will be Iruka. For the second day, we'll have the Basic, Medium, and Advanced Refined Rune, and we have Charm Material Packs. For our third day, we have Purification Rune, Purification Protection Rune, and Summoning Scrolls, along with Asuma Windblade for our ninja. For day 4, we have Seal Scroll times 5, Summoning Scroll times 10, Kushina Uzumaki. You know, I spent around about 5k to get Kushina the first time she came out in a wheel. I have terrible luck, because I spent 5k, didn't get her once. I mean, I got pretty good rewards, to say the least, but I really wanted that Kushina. And look at where it got me. Kushina up, always probably the best. I mean, when you're max level and high on the rankings, never, ever, ever probably do spins unless you really, really want it, because you're probably never gonna get it. Because my luck, I mean, I play 4 different accounts, and there is a good correlation to show that lower levels have a higher chance of getting better stuff. But that could be statistically insignificant because I'm only a single case. Although I play 4 accounts, that's probably still insignificant. Anyway, day 5 we have Keiki Gift Pack, Limited Protection Rune Pack, Limited Purification Pack, and Lucky Seals Pack. For our day 6 we have Seal Scroll, Orange Ninja Tool Pack. I don't know why anyone would buy this for 3,000. I think it's 3,000. I think a red Ninja Tool Pack is like 8. I'm not sure anymore. But I know it's not like some absurd amount, because seriously, we get all of our stuff from Team Instance, and I assure you, the stats, oh well, unless the Orange Ninja Tool Packs actually give stats from the old, before Bugfix ruined Ninja Tools for really old players, like me, but I highly doubt that. Red Chakra Rune Packs, and you got the Killer Bee 7 Swords style. A lot of useless stuff, unless you want to do some fine tunings of your stats. For our day 7, we have Seal Scroll times 5, Summoning Scroll times 10, Clothing Optional Pack. It'll give you the option of the Summer Youth Sai, the Ceremonial Kimono, or the Wild West Fragment times 1. Again, it's not really, I would say it's not really a good option to purchase any of these things, realistically, unless you can get the 50% off, because Seal Scroll, you can probably always find it cheaper. You can always probably find it cheaper in other events. Without the whole 50%, all of these stuff it's pretty much worthless, I would say, because the amount will always just be a little bit too expensive comparative to certain other events. But besides all that stuff and me ranting, I have there is event number 9, where we have the Refining Rebate. It goes from 19th to the 21st, so only 3 days. Last 3 days. Huh. I think it goes from Monday to Wednesday. That's unfortunate. The fact that a lot of these events are not the whole week is kind of saddening. But anyway, we have players must reach level 40 in order to participate. So the Refining Rebate is pretty good for when you're very late in the game anyway. So it rebates up to 500 refines. So every time you refine or use refining materials, you get rebate. You get a rebate. Cumulative rebate. Hang on, let me find my words. So the Refining Rebate So every time you use a refined material, either basic, medium, or advanced, you get a refine point. So for every refine point you get, those get accumulated, and once you reach a certain number, you get a rebate pack, and the maximum rebate pack is at 500. So the reason why the refining rebate one is pretty good is because it gives you back some advanced refines. So it's very good to take advantage of the refining rebate early on, because advanced refines are much more valuable than basic or medium, because you run through those very quickly. You don't need as many. Unlike the advanced refine, just to do level 9 to 10 takes 1000 at the very worst. And I say that at the very worst because RNG could let you save some, but the likelihood of you saving many is not high. Not to mention, it's 1000 just from level 9 to 10 is 1000. Then you have 5 equipments for four different sets of equipment, which is like 20,000 advanced refines just for one level. The last level though, pretty expensive. You'll need a lot. We also have the limited refinement. This is very good if you want to level up really quickly. So the focus on this is that with the limited refinement, every time you level up your equipment through refinement, you get some wish credits, some free limited time wish credits, which counts towards your refining bar, and this is normally around about 20%, I think. I think it's set at something like 20% or 25%. I'm not completely sure, but between 20 and 25%, it'll give you these wish credits, and it's very good for when you're just focusing on one piece of equipment. The only way to take advantage of this is to level a single equipment multiple times. Don't be stupid and level several different equipments like 1 or 2 times each, because that's not taking advantage of all of the wish credits. So this event period is from 19th to 21st, of course, because it also lines up with the other one. You have to be level 40 in order to participate. We all know that. And yes, wish credits will expire at the event ends, so do remember that these wish credits are not permanent, they're only temporary. Event number 11, we have time limited charm rebate. This is for all 7 days, which is good. Players must reach level 60 in order to participate. So, like the refining rebate, the limited time charm rebate gives you 1 point for every time you use a charm material, and once you reach a given number of points, you can claim a rebate pack, which will probably which gives you back charm material packs, making this event really good if you want to focus on your charm material, your charm level. And number 12, we have Suckers Festival. It's from 12th to the 21st, of February, so all 7 days. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. So for every daily mission you complete, you get 1 wish credit. 1 wish. You can get a maximum of 5 wishes daily. You use that 1 wish using up 1 wish will give the player a chance to get a random reward and trigger the Sucker's Blessing, a special cute animation that can activate in this event. Doesn't actually do anything besides that. For 13th, we have new packs available in the time limited shop. Deluxe Charm Material Packs, Special Charm Material Packs will be available from 15th to 21st. Low level refinement primary low level refinement pack primary refinement box. Medium level refinement rune pack. Jesus Christ, I think an advanced level refinement rune pack. Will be available in the purchase limit shop from February 19th to 21st. On 14th, it's just a reminder that the limited points suckers food stacks and wish credits obtained this week will need to be spent this week. Once the event ends, the limited points suckers food stacks and wish credits you didn't use will be reset to 0. That will also include any items that are given out by the Sakura food stacks, which are the onigiris. But anyway, also the same remark all the time, the deadline of new server events and weekly events are set according to player local time, which is your computer time, not the server time. Daily missions and daily recharge event, the daily recharge event anyway, which entails you getting the 4-star Gara by recharging for 5 days 50 ingots, are all refreshed at 5 o'clock server time, so don't miss out. It also states that all information present in-game is the final and correct information, so nothing on here is technically all true. One event could be missing, events could be missing, so not all events are on here. As I've seen before, that Oasis has added events in before, but yeah. Some things may be slightly different, because you can see a lot of typos a lot of times. I mean, I think last week we had a January and February mix-up. But what I've got to say for this week, with Chinese New Year's coming up, these events, it's okay, I would say. So, Sakura Festival, pretty good. You get 5 free rewards. The rebate, the charm rebate and the refining rebate, also with the limited refinement, a really good time to now pump up on your power. So take advantage of those rebates if you can. Otherwise, for spenders, they have a lot of options with the daily special, Sakura gifts, and the lucky wheel. They also have another kind of rebate on spending through the time limited shop. Otherwise, for the first, I would say 5 days. 5 days, yes. You have the the rebate for recharging from Shinobi Feast, and also the anniversary red envelope. I would say Lucky Feast is better, because the rewards on Lucky Feast wheel is normally really good. Even if you only get the 100 coupons reward, that's still really good. So, for free players though, try to get the arena training. I mean, it's a fairly simple event. I mean, you just win an arena. A lot of people, I myself go into arena and just continuously retreat all day. Depending on the hour, anyway. So if you're lucky, I'll probably retreat for you, and you get a free win from me. This week is pretty even, Steven. Got some pretty good free-to-play events with free rewards, but a lot of spending events as expected for kind of holidays coming up, but also the fact that Chinese New Year is also popping up. So, Oasis wants you to spend. Always spend, because that's how the world goes round. Honestly, if people did stuff purely for the fact that they wanted to, not because they got money for it, probably the world could be a better place. But unfortunately, everyone's motivated by money, or some material good. Like Oasis. We say that Oasis has some egregious, pricing for a lot of their items, a lot of digital good items. we don't know how much they make, and it could be, and with outliers, with our spending champions outlying with hundreds of thousands, I would say. I'm not kidding. Like, I have calculated how much they would need to spend in order to get them out of power, and some of the people up there have probably spent 100,000 in order to get there. But probably no surprise right now. That is all for this week. I think I've been ranting on a little bit. Well, I'm Azukai, and have a nice day.